Hi, Linda Bowen here from StampingWithLinda.com, your cardiologist since 1997, helping you create cards from the heart. Today is Tuesday, so fancy fold, and today I'm going to do a pop-up slimline card. Now I'm using the Garden Meadow Bundle. Now this is a new online exclusive that was released just today, and I've already taken the dies and the stamp and cut out my little flowers, colored them in with my blends in Balmy Blue and Granny Apple Green. I have two squares that, well, actually I have three squares. I used the Hello and just the little flowers. The three squares, the white is 1 3/4 by 1 3/4, and the Balmy Blue is 1 7/8 by 1 7/8. I also have a piece of basic white. This measures 3 inches by 8 inches. And then I have some pieces of the Walk in the Forest Designer Series paper. Now this is the Christmas paper that we are donating $3 for every pack that is sold to Toys for Tots. But I am using the softer non-Christmas side. The good thing about Stampin' Up's Designer Series paper is that it has two sides and one is always a neutral. So first I have a piece that is that is not correct. I have 1 by 3. This is a piece of the Designer Series paper. And then I have one that is 3 3/8 by 8 3/8. And then I have two pieces that are 1 5/8 by 8 3/8. Now let's go ahead and take our piece of basic white. This measures 7 by 8.5, and we are going to score it with our trimmer here at the 1 3/4 along the 7-inch side, 1 3/4, and at 3.5. So this is going to make our Z fold for our slimline card. I can bring my bone folder in here. Next, what I'm going to do is adhere my Designer Series paper down. So again, this is just 1/8 of an inch smaller. So we're going to put that right in here like so. Then the two longer pieces, the thinner pieces that measure 1 3/8, they are going to go on the two flaps. Like so. This card design was inspired by a team member, Sue Floyd, at my last team challenge with the September through December mini catalog. And I loved her pop-up slimline that she did. I usually like to use my multi-purpose glue for this because it gives me more forgiveness, but I think I still don't like the way that's laying down. Let's see if we can pull it up. And if we can't, we're just going to leave it the way it is, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to leave it the way it is. A little bit off on the bottom, but all good for me. So we've got our Z fold like so. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that smaller piece. It's 1 by 3. This is going to be my pop-up, and we are just going to fold it in half and then fold it back on itself. Now we could measure it, but I just think folding it is just the easiest. So we've got like so. And this is going to cause our pop-up, and we are going to put that in the middle of our card right about here. So I'm going to go ahead and put adhesive just from the score line to the edge of that paper. And we could measure it to be exact. I'm just going to eyeball it here. So we're going to set that down. We're going to close this up right on it. Oops, it moved. Let's put it this way first. That would be the smart way. Kind of in the middle. Okay, there we go. And then we're going to put the adhesive on the other side and close it up. That way, by anchoring it in the fold first, it works better. So we've got that. Then we're going to bring in our, let's pull this up. I don't think I've had enough coffee this morning. I want to put my white insert in there before I do that fold close up. There we go. Now let's go ahead and put some more adhesive on this and fold it up. More down. Now we've got our pop-up and our insert. So what we're going to do, we want to put the hello in there. We're going to put it at a diagonal. So we're going to go ahead and put our adhesive right on our little pop-up, like so. Put it in the middle. Got our hello, like so. And then we are going to add our pieces. Again, we don't want to put too much adhesive on. You want to stay well over the 1/2 inch mark. And we're going to go see right where we want them to be lined up. I'm using the tips of those squares to line it up on the fold. I'm going to do the same thing with this one. Again, make sure you watch where you put your adhesive. I'm going to kind of eyeball it up there, like so. So just a fun Z-fold with a pop-up with a slimline card. But I want to add a little bit more to my flowers in the center. So I'm going to bring in my pearlized enamel effects, and I'm just going to add little dots of this pearlized enamel to the center of those flowers. They make nice little puddles of liquid. I don't know how well you can see that in the video, but make little centers for our flowers. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in our self-adhesive dragonflies and birds. These are a new release today. Unfortunately, they're out of stock already. Hopefully we'll get them in soon. I love these. I got a couple packs of them, and I'm really down to just a few. But one thing cool about these is we can go in with our blends and we can change their color. So I am just adding my Stampin' Blend in Balmy Blue to color that little. Now see, I didn't get enough color on, so I'm going to put it back down and add some more. Not going all the way to the ends, but it softens that brass look, and I like that better for this card. Also, it changes so you can use it for any project that you have for whatever color you want. So I'm just going to add that little bird right there, and there we have a fun pop-up Z-fold card that is a slimline. Hope you've enjoyed today's video. We'll talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.